Right, we are at Cairns Castle, just behind me, the ruins. I'm hoping that Gareth might be able to get the drone up. But Cairns Castle was back from the 1400s, and a guy called William de Cairns used to own the house, and then it was passed over to the Sinclair's family. Basically, what I've read is that I've always tried to look at the family history back from, I think I've got back to as far as the 1600s, maybe even later than that, on my family history from Derry. And basically, I've not been able to find anything else. And then when I was doing some research, it says that Cairns is very much a Scottish name. So I started to have a look up on the Cairnses in Scotland, because I thought maybe they come from there. I then found the Cairns Castle, and I don't know if you can see it behind me. That's the ruins there. There's a sheepdog behind. Look at this. The guy's on his the guy that owns the estate is on his quad. Looks like a bit of a little tractor thing, and the dog's chasing. But anyway, back to the history. So basically, William de Cairns owned the Tower House, and then obviously I think his wife was a Sinclair, and basically it then went into the Sinclair family. When I then read up more about the Cairnses over in Scotland, there was a Cairns clan, but also the Cairnses were from very much the lowlands of Scotland, and a lot of them went over to Derry in the 1600s as part of the Ulster plantation. And so basically I've just been doing a bit of research on it. I wanted to come and see this just to see what type of vibe I got from coming up. It is an absolutely a beautiful estate. They've also got like a wedding venue in that here, which is over on the estate, but we just wanted to come and see the ruins. You can see it from behind. You can see it there just behind me. It is absolutely beautiful. I want to try and get some footage if it doesn't rain. Gareth wants to see if he can get up with the drone, which would just be amazing to show you the background. So we're going to head back to the motorhome that we've parked in the car park. I'm going to put the kettle on, and then Gareth is going to see if he can get up with the drone, providing it doesn't rain. But if any of you are watching this and you know about, that's all right to open, Gareth, and you know anything about the Cairnses in Scotland, I would love to connect and find out more, basically, about what you know. It's really weird because, like, years ago, my granddad, proper Irish, would also always say to me, there was a load of land that went missing, an old family history story. Maybe this was it. But yeah, I had to stop here before on our way to Glencoe, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's so peaceful. There's a wildlife refuge here, bird reservoir, so I'm going to look out for them as well. anyway, we've just arrived in Glencoe. I've just popped into the co-op to get a few little bits just to stock up on some food and stuff. There's been a yellow warning, weather warning up here, but I think you're okay to go this side, Gareth, for snow, but I don't think it's going to touch us. I think it's touching east side of Scotland, so we should be all right. But we just stocked up just in case. We haven't been in the motorhome in the snow, so it'll be interesting to see. So we're now just on our way to our campsite, which is called Invercoe at Glencoe. Invercoe, yeah, camping site. And yeah, I'll let you know when we're all settled in. We've just come out for a walk, Gareth.
Yeah? Sorry, I was running away.
We've just come out for a lovely walk and we're in the middle of this like little forest area. It's amazing. It's really lovely and it's quiet. It's so quiet. We decided we could have like a really lazy day today, as we've done a couple of days where we've travelled. So we just thought we'd have a lazy day in the motorhome, and then we was like, let's go out for a little mooch because it's not raining at the moment. It's spitting, but where we're in this like forest around a loch area, it's quite sheltered. So we thought we'd come up, have a mooch around the loch, and then go back and just chill out. I want to get my laptop out and do some video stuff and some browsing of what else is around in the local area. But we're at, is it Glencoe? Lochen. I'm sure it's called Glencoe Lochen. So yeah, we are there, and we're just having a mooch around the loch and just having a look out for any wildlife. Apparently there's like woodpeckers and that up here, so it'd be nice to see some of those. I don't think there's any otters, but it'd be amazing to see some of them. But yeah, so we're just having a mooch around, and then we're going to go back to the motorhome for some chill time. So while Gareth is out with the drone, I'm just cooking a sausage breakfast. Been really good with bananas and stuff over the last couple of days, and we've been doing some walks as well, which you might have seen my videos from when we were out and about yesterday. We went around a lovely lake. It was so nice. It was really nice. So we had a nice walk and we just chilled out yesterday afternoon. It was really lovely to chill out. I can't remember the last time we just sat and done nothing. It was so good. And then we started to watch The Night Manager, which was really good last night. So this morning we were going to go out and start to adventure and stuff. We've popped to the shop to get some more supplies. I've just loved the time just to really chill out, because you know, most of the time when I'm at home, I'm so busy with work on the go all the time. It's just really nice to just chill and not do anything. So that is what's been extra nice about this trip. You know, it wasn't so much about exploring all of Scotland. We've come to a really nice location just where we can really chill. And you can probably see I've got no makeup. I'm literally in my loungewear and we are just chilling. And that's what's really nice. The place, the campsite that we've stayed is really quiet as well. There's not many people here, and I think it's the time of the year because a lot of places around it are quite are shut for the season. But we've been able to get out for little walks and stuff, just looking at nature. And this morning, when I was sitting here, all the Canadian geese come onto the loch, and it was just so nice to see them take off as well, which has been super nice looking at the nature. But the one thing I forgot was my binoculars, and I really regret leaving them at home, because I think I would have loved to have just seen the different birds that they said that's in the loch as well, which would have been amazing, because as you know, I love nature. So perfect trip. I'm not feeling guilty for relaxing, and tomorrow we're going to be heading back down, and because we've had about 3 or 4 days up here, which has been really nice. We're going to head back down, and on the way we're going to go and stop at King House Hotel. We've just nipped out to a place called Craft and Things in Glencoe. We were sitting in the van and we thought, oh, we fancy something like a panini or something like that for lunch. So I'd done a bit of searching, because a lot of the pubs and the restaurants are closed until the season starts, which is around about the 1st of March, some even in April. And I said to Gareth, oh, there's like a little craft shop down the road, and it does food and some hot food as well. So we've had a bit of a mooch. It was about 15-20 minute walk from the campsite, and we got there. It was rather cute. Had some fantastic artwork, didn't it, Gareth, hanging up, which I absolutely love. There was a photo of I probably didn't even get a shot of it, I might have done, but a shot of a Highland cow. It was so lovely, and proper like moody type of painting, oil painting. But then they had like a little craft shop area as well, and the food was lovely. They serve food. If you're coming down, you need to come out of Invercote if you're staying at the campsite that we stayed at. The little walk down across the bridge, across the main road, and it's just down on the left-hand side. So it's been a quiet visit, but do you know what? I think I've really needed this just to chill out. Gareth's the same, where we just sort of like switch off and do nothing. So it's been really nice. So yeah, thank you. So yeah, we're just heading back now, and I'm gonna swing this around, show you where we're off to. We're just going down the main road. Takes us across a little bridge, which we'll get to in a moment. Looks out across to that view there, which you'll see is a bit familiar of where we've been staying. Oh, and guess what? Earlier, Gareth got to... Let me spin you back round. Gareth got to take the drone out, which he's been trying to do for the last couple of days.
So the drone went out, and it was out for about 2 minutes, and it took about 5 minutes to get it back against the wind. So yeah, it wasn't really safe. So back again.
But I think the footage looks really good, so we're going to try and use it in this video, which would be really nice to show where we've stayed, and what the view's been like. It's, yeah, really nice. But yeah, over and out.